Today we have Our Holiness Younus AlGohaR, the Chief Executive Officer of the Kalki Avatar Foundation International and the only representative to Lord Raria's Gohar Shahi. Well, basically he's giving us a message today which is basically simple, and it's about love and of course peace and how we can act upon it in a religious manner. Some people call it Kalki Avatar, some people use the term Imam Mahdi, and some people of course call it Masih. To tell us more about this, we of course have welcomed His Holiness Younus AlGohaR, the only representative of the Kalki Avatar Foundation International, here to the Siyatha studios.
Thank you very much for inviting me here today.
So can you tell us exactly what is Kalki Avatar, what the foundation is basically is?
Kalki Avatar Foundation is a spiritual organization, and it is not designed to cater for the spiritual needs of one particular nation or one group of people. It is to engross the entire humanity and making them embark upon the divine spiritual journey and uniting them and unifying them into one nation, the nation of love, nation of peace. That's the basic idea.
Okay, so now basically it's uniting a lot of people into Kalki Avatar. So now, knowing the fact that we have basically 4 religions, that is Buddhist, Islam, Christian as well as the Hindus, like how is Kalki Avatar going to work when it comes to these 4 religions in Sri Lanka basically as a whole?
All these religions were established by great personalities, and these personalities were sent by God. So no religion is bad, either it's Islam or Buddhism or Hinduism or Christianity. However, what happened in the last 100, 200 years, almost every religion has lost the spiritual system in their religion. And as a result of this spiritual system being destroyed, people are not truly aware of the soul of their religion, of the principal message of their religion.
That is basically people nowadays, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
This is why Muslims, most of them are not good Muslims. Hindus are not good Hindus, and Christians are not good Christians. And of course, Buddhists who are not good Buddhists are because they are not properly doing what they have been taught to do. And this happens when you lose enlightenment, when you lose connection with God. So our aim is not to convert anybody, because we do not represent any particular religion, but we are striving to raise awareness of this spiritual knowledge, this spiritual methodology, with the help of which every religion can improve in spirituality and get connected with God and become a good religious person. A Hindu can become a good Hindu, and Muslim can become a good Muslim.
Okay. Also, can you please introduce us to Kalki Avatar, that is Lord Gohar Shahi?
Lord Raria's Gohar Shahi is sent by God, and there are divine signs. His images have become prominent on the moon, on the sun, on Mars, and holy black stone. It is greatly revered, and people out of love and affection kiss it, and it's believed that when they kiss it, all their sins are washed away. So God has manifested His signs in form of images of His divine grace, Lord Raria's Gohar Shahi. And people all over the world believe His Holiness Gohar Shahi to be Kalki Avatar and Imam Mahdi and Messiah.
So basically, if people want to, find him, where exactly could they basically see him?
According to the divine plan, His Holiness Imam Mahdi, Kalki Avatar, Messiah, Gohar Shahi, is here for the entire humanity, for everybody in this world. And
Basically,
it is
all
not
religions.
physically possible for everybody to see him in person. That's why these images have become prominent. If people look at the moon and when they see the image of His Holiness Gohar Shahi, they can speak with the picture on the moon and they will have the reply. And they can also receive spiritual healing and spiritual grace. All those things can be obtained from the image on the moon.
Okay, so like a normal person, for example me. So if I want to approach Kalki Avatar, how can I basically do that?
Kalki Avatar right now is in occultation and physically is not making any appearances to common people. However, the time will come when he will become apparent and people will be able to meet with him. However, through our representatives, you may be in conversation with Lord Rariaz Gohar Shahi.
So basically, since we can't approach or rather see, like are there particular means where we can like witness it? It can be an objective, and is it something like that?
Actually, like I earlier told you, the image on the moon is able to speak with people. And it's not a representative, it's the image of His Holiness Gohar Shahi. So people all over the world, they have been speaking with the image of His Holiness on the moon. And this is how you can be easily in contact.
The moon is basically the
Yes.
easiest way to go. Okay,
This is why it's a miracle of God.
Understood. So basically, what is the way of meditation that Kalki Avatar offers to the people when it comes to spiritual and enlightenment?
Meditation that we propagate is a little different than what others describe. This meditation that we promote is done after the enlightenment of the heart, enlightenment of the soul. And when the soul is enlightened, when the heart is enlightened, then these souls inside our body become worthy of making a spiritual journey. And when the journey is performed by these souls and they arrive at their respective spiritual stations, that's called meditation.
Right. And also, are the blessings of Kalki Avatar confined to a particular group, or can anybody be reaped out the equal benefits of Kalki Avatar?
No, it's for everybody, without any hindrance, without any limitations, without any discrimination, for everybody.
Okay, so as also, can you give us a time frame that Kalki Avatar will show up?
Well, Kalki Avatar will make appearance within 15 years.
Okay, so basically there won't be any like show up in the sense like, is it like a frequent thing where Kalki Avatar show up, or is it like in maybe months or maybe years?
When Kalki Avatar returns, then he will be staying here with us.
So basically it's like always.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there basically a connection with Lord Rariaz Gohar Shahi with any religion or anything? Does he have a particular religion?
No, he is love. He said he is love.
Okay.
And he is for everybody, and his purpose on earth is to teach everybody love and peace.
So basically uniting all religions.
Uniting all humanity.
All humanity. Right. So do we need to pay for Kalki Avatar, like for people to witness or to pray towards?
No.
It's absolutely free.
Yeah.
Because it's love and peace, of course. So can we like approach, like we'll say, like we have a wound, for example, And can Kalki avatar, like if we meet that particular person, can we like get that particular wound or something healed like pretty fast?
You see, there are hospitals,
Yeah.
there are doctors which are already doing this job. And Kalki avatar, Lord Rariya's Gohar Shahi, is not a physical doctor.
Yeah.
He is doing something which nobody can do. He can heal the wounds of the soul. And these wounds of the soul cannot be healed in any hospital by any doctor. So people will approach His Divine Grace, Lord Rariya's Gohar Shahi, for their spiritual ailments and spiritual wounds, which nobody can do.
And Kalki avatar, is it based only in Sri Lanka, or are there like more countries that's involved?
No, it is an international organization.
Okay.
And we have our offices all over the world, including UK. We're based in UK. I come from UK, and all over Europe, and Canada, United States of America, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea, Singapore, India, and Sri Lanka. Many places.
Okay, so are there any is it basically involved when it comes to the South American side, basically?
Yeah, we
And
have
the
our
African
mission
as well.
in South America as well.
So,
But we don't have any office.
okay.
But our mission has reached Brazil.
So, that's surprising actually. Anyways, has he awaited already, or arrived on the way, or what you call it? Like, has the awaited one already arrived? Like Kalki avatar, like has he approached, or rather seen in any country by someone?
He has spent a considerable amount of time already in many countries, and then he disappeared. So he has already been here.
Okay.
And then he disappeared after spending a considerable time here with us. And we're waiting for his second coming.
And also, you mentioned the fact that people have forgotten their religion. Like, not like we'll say 50 years back. So people are like religious when it comes to their particular religion. So if people tend to follow this Kalki avatar, is there a possibility where the now generation can move back to the religion and keep following?
The problem is, people are still religious, but something is wrong with their methodology, and some important part of the knowledge of the religion is missing. This is why they are misled into wrongdoings, and when the youth see them, they're not inspired by these religious people because they're always fighting. They're full of hatred.
Yeah.
So the youth will never be inspired by these religious people. However, youth will be inspired by spirituality. Youth want to see results when they adopt spirituality and they feel good, they feel strength, they feel uplifting of their soul. They will definitely be inspired by spirituality, but they will never be inspired by these religious people because they are not making any progress either within themselves or any progress in the society.
True.
They're only making it worse. More hatred, more intolerance.
So there was this basically one of my friend. He is a Muslim, and the thing is, he likes the Buddhist philosophy, and he now believes in rebirth rather than heaven or hell. So is there anything you have to say with regard to this?
Both are good. There is heaven and there is hell and there is rebirth. Both are true.
So, but he is actually a Muslim. That's the base here, basically. So he is brought up as a Muslim, but still he listens to all the Buddhist philosophy.
So there is nothing wrong with this.
But people around, they find a lot, like basically a problem with it.
This is why I said people People do not know religion.
So
This is why they don't like it.
so basically, it's like all religions are one.
Yeah, all religions come from God.
Okay.
You're a Muslim and you want to study Hinduism. What's wrong with it? Hinduism also came from God.
Yeah, that's true.
You're a Muslim and you want to study Bible. What's wrong with it? Bible also came from God.
Is there one God?
There is only one God.
There's only one God. So
Either you're Hindu, Muslim, Christian, or a Jew, or a Buddhist. It's the same God. Different names.
and you say different objects as well. So like the people they worship now, Buddhists, they worship on one thing, Hindus on the other,
Yeah.
and then Christians.
These objects are different manifestations
Okay.
of the same God. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a point there. So basically, there is no change. So it's just one God, and a lot
Different
of people
names,
follow. A lot of
Different
people
names
follow
and different
ways.
manifestations.
Okay. What else can I ask you with regard to?
Because of the lack of spiritual knowledge in all these religions, people have become intolerant. Like you said, your friend
Yeah.
was born in a Muslim family and he was brought up as a Muslim, and now he wants to, he has some feelings for
Yeah.
Buddhist teaching.
No, that's what basically he has like properly changed himself like to a Buddhist, which for me I'm like, what exactly is that? Because if my mom says that she wants to go to a temple, I'm like,
I
So-
give you an example.
Okay.
For example, one man works here as a doorman, and another works here as an anchor, and the third person works here as a chief executive, but nobody is getting salary.